guys, safe place. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Saturday night, and I hope you had a wonderful Saturday, because I know I did. Had a wonderful day. So grateful that I'm sober today. I'm here to touch bases on what I learned in one of my meetings today. I only went to one. I was hoping to make it back for my 12 o'clock meeting today, but I was fortunate enough to catch another one at 7:30 because I had some other things to take care of earlier today. So I went to the 7:30 one. And I learned a lot tonight. We listened to a tape on Bill's story, which is in the Big Book, for those that don't know, which is the AA book, Alcoholics Anonymous book. And it really gave some good insight on basically what an alcoholic mind is like. The mindset. That little voice in your head that tells you it's okay to have a drink and it's not going to hurt anything. That's not true. I want you to think before you pick up that drink. Think about nights spending time in jail for DUIs, days sitting in rehab, days sitting in detox, or whether days sitting in the hospital because you had to go to the hospital for withdrawals. If you think before you do anything that may destroy what you already have or the little bit that you do have left, you can save yourself from a disaster. It will never be worth picking up that drink ever again. We can't pick up a drink. We can't have nothing of that sort. It is not worth it. Our minds do not work that way. Our body does not work that way. Cravings start to kick in after that one drink. You think you can just have one drink, but then you're like, no, I gotta keep going. I want that feeling. I want to feel. And then the next thing you know, you blacked out. You're waking up the next morning. You don't know what happened. Only to find that you have messages and phone calls from people upset with you, asking you what were you thinking and what was going on with you last night. Why would you say this or why would you do that? And we do some crazy things. Drinking and driving is one of them. It's sad to see how many people you survive in those crashes. The people that you hit in the other vehicles, most of the time they don't. And if they do, they're crippled for the rest of their life. While you, yes, you may not have your freedom, but you get to walk around with no body aches except the aching heart that you have from doing something so terrible to these families. I'm going to start on the chapter this week, Bill's story, and read and take notes and highlight the things that stand out to me. I'm still working on the doctor's opinion in the Big Book because my sponsor is challenging me to highlight things that stand out to me. Then I have to write down why they stand out to me. What was I thinking when I highlighted those sentences or just a word that just stood out to me? Get you a sponsor because and get you a sponsor that knows the book through and through, that has years behind them. It really was so refreshing tonight to hear Bill's story and to know he went through the same thing we alcoholics have been through. He went through it. We've gone through it. We're going through it. Like I say in every video, I just want to help somebody else. People have helped me, so it's now my turn to help others, to pass on the good deed of helping others and helping them see that the sober life is the best life. You'll feel so good. Your mind will be so free. You won't feel those burdens that you felt or you thought you had when you were drinking. We make up things in our minds when we've been drinking. We think the world is out to get us. If you are dealing with trauma from your past, talk to somebody. Whether it's a professional, a close friend or a close family member, a sponsor. Share these things, because when you let them out, you take the weight off your shoulders. A huge weight off your shoulders when you do. And it prevents you from picking up that first drink that you think you can have when you really can't. Stop listening to that voice in your head telling you, I can have a drink. It's okay. It's not okay. Read Bill's story. I challenge those out there. Get a big book. Read Bill's story. Highlight the stuff that stands out to you. Write down why it stood out to you. And talk to a sponsor. A sponsor that's somebody that knows the book in and out, to help you with this, so that they can help school you on a little bit more and give you a little bit more knowledge on the story. It's going to help you. Also, you guys, I made the Instagram page that I told you about on the last video. Tonight, I will be uploading photos of the bracelets on there. It's Safe Place Jewels on Instagram. So at Safe Place Jewels, just type it all together. No spaces or anything like that between the words. And I will also be putting the link for the YouTube channel in there as well. And the link for my shop on Etsy. So that you can see the bracelets. Now, guys, if you can't see my merchandise on there, feel free to message me so I can figure out how I can get you guys to see it. I know some people are able to see it because I can look on my dashboard on my end and it tells me how many views I have on my merchandise and how many visits I have on my merchandise page. So just let me know if you can see all the materials on there. Also, the first picture says it's sold out. No, all those bracelets are not sold out. I just only sold one. I have to go back and renew it. Renew the picture so that you can still purchase those bracelets if you want to. It's just one that's not in, I don't have anymore. I actually sold that one. That was my first sale. And I encourage you to like, share, subscribe to this channel. We never know who we can help, who needed to hear this today, who needed to put down that drink. And surrender. It will be worth it in the long run. Hit the post notification bell. And that way you can receive all of my posts. Every time I post it, it'll send you a notification. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday night. And like I always say, remember, this is a safe place. Bye, you guys.